Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look here, which is kind of like a burning red sunsetty kind of look. We kind of made it up as we went along. I'm not very good at planning these things out ahead of time. It's kind of just like, gotta film. Let's just pull out a bunch of colors and see where it leads us. So this is what we came up with, and if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, I already went ahead and did my brows off camera, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to be taking tape. And as always, I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand. And then take it off. And apply it again. And then take it off, and then apply it under my eyes. That way it's not so harsh and the stickiness doesn't irritate our skin. Okay, tape is on, and we are going to go ahead and prime our lids using the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm going to set that using Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream, excuse me. And I'm just going to set that using a Morphe E30. Alright, and for in our crease, I'm going to be taking Frappe. This is just a nice light taupey brown. And that's going to go in our crease. That's also by Makeup Geek. I don't know if I already said that. Oh well. I'm going to be taking that on a Morphe E23. Just because we're not looking for a really defined cut crease. Just kind of more of a messy, kind of go with it kind of crease. Okay, and then right on top of that crease, I'm going to take Fiesta by Morphe. And this one is just like a nice light orange to kind of help us transition from the crease to the... You guys know what I'm talking about. And I forgot to tell you guys, but I'm just taking it on a Morphe M503, which is kind of like a flat brush, but it tapers. So I find that it's perfect to work in the crease to kind of blend that in and then kind of blend out the edges as we're going along. Okay, and then on the Morphe M322, which is just a pointed blender brush, I'm going to be going into the NYX Sex Bomb Palette, and I'm going to take this red shade here, and I'm going to blend that into the crease and in my outer V, and about halfway on the lid. Alrighty, and then on a Revlon all over shadow brush, which is just like a flat brush, I'm going to be taking Lemon Drop by Makeup Geek, and that's going to go on our lid. Okay, and once we've done that, I'm going to go back in again with the Morphe M503, and I'm going to blend that together and make sure there's no harsh lines. Alrighty, and once we finish that, we are going to go into the Sephora Wonderful Dreams palette, and I'm just going to take Chantilly Lace, and I'm going to pop that on my inner corner, and then I'm going to take Pretty Sunrise and highlight my brow bone with that. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. For my brow bone, we are going to take Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek, and we're going to highlight it with that. Only because the one in the Sephora Wonderful Dreams palette, the Pretty Sunrise, it is more glittery than I thought it was, so I don't want anything too glittery on my brow bone. I just want to highlight it, so that's why we're going to use Shimma Shimma instead. Alright, for liner, I'm going to be using the WetnWild Graphic Marker Eyeliner. I don't know how new this is or isn't, but I'm kind of trying to get more into like the marker kind of eyeliners, because
I don't think this is gonna work, guys.
But we're gonna try it. This legit looks like a felt tip marker. Like, you know those like expo markers? That's what the tip looks like. Pray for me, guys. We're gonna try this. Okay, so not too bad. It is very difficult to get a precise line with it. I did find that I was getting a lot of bumps with it just because it's so hard to hold and get it perfectly without smudging this like all over the rest of your eyeshadow. So it is something you have to be very careful with, have a very steady hand, and go very slowly with. So it's not something I would recommend to use on a daily basis. Like if I have the time and I'm just filming, I'm not going anywhere, then I can use this. But if I have somewhere to go, like right afterwards, this is not time efficient. So keep that in mind. It is a good eyeliner. It's nice and black. It is very pigmented. It comes off really easily, but like I said, it's not very time efficient, and it's just not practical is what it is. So I'm still gonna use it, but just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Alright, so I did wind up having to switch to my e.l.f. liquid liner just because this, I don't know what's happening with this side, but the wing was just not working with me, so I did wind up having to switch. So we are going to move along to lashes. I'm going to take the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lucious Full Fan Effect Mascara. And I'm just going to coat my upper lashes with this, not my lower lashes, because we have to do the rest of our face first. Alrighty, we are going to move on to the face, and to prime I'm going to use the Benefit Porefessional. Alrighty, for foundation I'm going to be using my Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 in the shade 857 Golden Tan. To blend that in, I'm going to be taking my Royal and Langnickel complexion brush. It's a complexion brush, but I prefer to use it for blending in my foundation because it's nice and dense enough. Okay, for concealer, I'm just using the NYX HD Concealer in Glow. Normally, I'll pair this with another concealer. I won't do it by itself, but because of the eye makeup that we've got going on, I really want to bring a lot of attention and light to my eyes, so that's why we're only going to use the NYX concealer. Alright, and to blend that out, I'm just going to be using my BH Cosmetics, I think this is the foundation one, not the concealer one. I don't know. Whichever one it is, it's going to work for our concealer, so that's what we're going to use. I really like the way that looks. Like, it's very nice and brightening. I think I might start doing that more often. Moving along, I'm going to set my eye using the LA Girl Pro Powder. Okay, to contour, I'm going to take the WetnWild Megaglo Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. And I'm going to take it on my Real Techniques contour brush. Alrighty, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is like my all-time favorite drugstore bronzer, just because it smells like coconuts. You guys already know that though. I'm pretty sure I say that every video that I use this. Pretty sure. And if I don't, I should. And I'm just going to take it on a big fluffy Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just going to bronze up my face. For blush, I'm going to take the Milani Powder Blush in Blossomtime Rose. It's just a nice light baby pink kind of color. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Angled Contour Brush. At least I think that's what it's called. I use it for blush, not so much to contour. Alrighty, we are going to jump back to our eyes. And on my lower lash line, I am going to go back in with Fiesta by Morphe. And I'm going to blend that all under my lower lash line. And I am going to go back and use my Morphe M503, the one that we use to blend everything together, And because I already used this and it has like all of the red on it, I'm going to take it in my Vera color switch just to get all of the excess color off. Because we are going to put red, but I don't want it mixed in with the orange, because with the orange we're going to be a little bit sloppy, whereas the red we're going to keep it really tight lined close to the lower lash line. Okay, and on an e.l.f. smudger brush, I'm going to go back into the NYX Sex Bomb Palette, and I'm going to take that red and buff it into the outer corners of my lower lash line. I'm going to take the Lorac Illuminating Highlighter in Twilight. Alright, for lips we're going to keep it nice and dramatic to kind of go with the deep red sunset kind of look we've got going on. And I'm going to take the NYX Lip Liner in Hot Red, and I'm going to line my lips with that. Okay, and to fill them in, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Outlaw. For setting spray, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Fix. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Koko Lashes in the style 201. Okay, so lashes are on, and this is our finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of our burning sunset kind of look that we kind of just came up with as we went along. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be kept up to date with when we post new videos and to be entered in the upcoming giveaway that's happening next week, you guys. It is coming up, and you guys are definitely gonna like all the stuff that I put in it. I mean, I already gave you guys a sneak peek, but that was just a sneak peek of a few of the things I'm putting in there. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe so you're entered. And until our next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.